I'm like getting like nostalgia vibes. Jeez, your beard. I didn't even see it until I looked in the camera. I was like, what the freak?
It's so big.
It is. It's like a Moses beard.
Moses, huh? You're so white.
I am. Always. Haven't even introed yet.
Like a NASCAR driver right now. Alright, welcome!
Hey everybody. We're back. Finally. With another episode of my most popular series, Car Adventures.
Is that copyright now?
Car Adventures is copyright now. It's not my most viewed video now, but it's still one of the most popular series. Everybody asks for it, so.
My adoring fan.
Yeah. What's it been, like, what, 2 months?
Dude, there has been so much that has happened in life.
You know, right?
I had nose surgery.
You broke your foot.
I have a broken foot right now still.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I broke my foot in the rarest way possible.
Yeah.
In the worst way possible. Broke my bone in 5 pieces in a part of your foot where it does not heal properly because there's decreased vascularity. And the last time I went to the doctor after 5 weeks of being in a hard cast, it looked exactly the same.
I graduated. That's something that happened.
Dude, I'm sad I missed your graduation thing.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
I bet it was pretty boring without me.
I don't know, like, that was a lot of fun. No.
Yeah. I went to Las Vegas for a few days.
Yeah, you went to Las Vegas.
I went to Las Vegas.
You went to your dad's?
Yep. I went to my dad's for 2 weeks. I got another AR out there. I got a free gun out in Vegas. Picked up a gun that I had at my dad's house, building up my
arsenal
collection.
For the Fallout.
Yeah, for that apocalyptic Fallout. Yeah, let's see. Oh, buying a house.
Oh, I don't know this.
I will make this public right now.
I didn't know this.
It wasn't, I didn't publicize it because I didn't want to be one of those people that's like, oh yeah, I'm buying a house, and then, oh yeah, it didn't work out. You know, it's like the high wave and everything of emotion. But yeah, so it's a 2.5. It's on 2/3 an acre. It's by so it's on the good side of Tampa. Right across the street from so yeah, hopefully I'll be closing before either on or before June the 15th.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep.
That's really cool. I didn't know you were... I heard you were looking at houses. I didn't know you were actually buying one.
Well, when you got time and you break your foot, what else are you supposed to do but buy a house, right? Yeah.
The funny thing is, this is the first time we've seen each other like 2 or 3 weeks.
It's been more than that.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Like, he has a full beard now. I have a little bit better of a head of hair. That's about it.
Yeah, you look 16. I look 60.
No. You don't look 60.
I do. I don't know, this beard, dude, you can't see it. But, alright, so I got a little bit of gray right here.
A little bit.
And then it's like red in my mustache.
That's cool. I like how it goes like down here. It's like full.
Dude, this is just extra. It's just that long.
That's really cool. You have no idea how much I would love that. Full on Wookiee.
Yeah, Hope called it like, what did he say it was? He said it's like a woolly bear. He said you look like a woolly bear. I was like, what is a woolly bear? That or like my face looks like a trophy from I killed an Ewok. Is that copyright?
Ewok?
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh,
speaking of copyright,
yeah.
I got my first video that got taken down because of copyright.
No way. Was it a car ride?
No, it was, I did a reaction to a video, a Marvel video, and I posted it, and it was supposed to go up like the next day. I checked the studio the day before it's supposed to go up, and it says cannot be released to the public because it has Avengers theme song in it or something like that.
Dude,
I was like,
insane.
how did that's so weird, because number one, how did this guy who posted the original video not get copyright, like, striked? And also, I've used like different Marvel songs before my videos, so like
Huh.
it was really weird. But I was like actually like, wow, I was surprised. I even tried to dispute it and being like, I'm not making any money off of this, like I'm just doing it for fun. And they were like,
No. Whatever, yo.
It's weird though.
They whack. They missed out. They don't know what kind of celebrity they threw away.
Funny thing is, I don't know if you probably haven't been seeing what I've been posting on YouTube, but we've done three videos that I called not car adventures. But we were in the car, and we were just talking. But I called it not car adventures because car adventures is only when we're with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I did 2 of them actually with Devin and Dylan in the car.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and we filmed them within like a week of each other.
So you guys just sat in the car and talked?
Well, the first one, I was driving to their house and back because we were going to film a couple stuff at the church. The second one, we went to Busch Gardens. That one hasn't come out yet when we're filming this, but we did that Monday.
Insert link here.
Yeah, link will be as we pass by and advertise here.
That's right, yeah. So something really cool happened that I hadn't told you about because it's still fresh. But I've always struggled with assurance in my salvation. And the reason is I'm very introspective. I look a lot at what I do. Yeah. And it's wrong. You know, it's not right to really look at that. Yes, we self-examine ourselves as Christians. Yes, we look at ourselves, and where we stray from the path that is righteous and worshipful to our Lord, we repent and go back to it. But it's been a huge burden of mine. And just meditating at my dad's house and being alone and stuff, like, dude, that burden is gone.
That's great, man.
Like, I know 100% Jesus loves me.
That's awesome.
Like, I even, like, something happened and I sinned or something, and instead of woe is me or anything like that, it was, no, repent, go to God, confess my sin to Him as He is my Father, and He loves me, and He's not going to throw me away like a piece of trash, you know? I'm not unworthy. I am a prince because of Jesus. I am of royal priesthood because of Jesus, like 1 Peter, bro.
That makes me really happy.
Yeah. So, I don't know if it's like a sanctification high.
Yeah,
sometimes there's highs and lows in our walk with the Lord, but I'm enjoying this high right now.
Yeah, that's great.
We went evangelizing today, and like I'm convicted because I couldn't even explain the Trinity as well as I would like to the Muslims who we're talking to, and they're like, well, because of the Trinity, your view of God is too complicated, and in Islam, Allah's easier, and I'm like, I felt convicted about it.
It's interesting that they bring out how it's easier, and therefore you should follow it because it's easier?
I would say, he said, quote, it's simpler.
So why does it being simpler have to do with why you would believe in it?
Because God is too complex in our religion.
You would think that the creator of the universe should be a little bit more complex than we should know.
So I said that to him. I said, let's face it, you guys will tell me as a Christian if I explain something about, or if I ask questions about mercy and justice, because that's usually my go-to when I talk to Muslims, is how can you reconcile justice and mercy in the same time? Because Jesus Christ does that. Jesus Christ fulfilled the law perfectly by paying the death penalty that we deserve, and yet showed mercy to us by paying the death penalty we would deserve.
Yeah.
And normally it's, well, you have to be good and your intentions are good, but in the end, it's based off the mercy of Allah. And I said, essentially, look, that's a weird motorcycle. It's like 3 wheels, dude. Anyways, they put
it's got 4 wheels.
They made a tricycle out of a bicycle.
It had training wheels on the motorcycle.
That is ridiculous. Okay, so
total sidetrack.
Yes, sidetrack. That was hilarious. But really, I said, look, you guys, in all my discourse with Muslims, it's always the same thing. It's, well, I can't explain everything because God is, God. He's so high of a being. I said, look, you guys would say the same thing. But still, it was convicting to me, and it's just, yeah, there, I have more of peace and joy in the Lord, and it's been really good. Now, it's going to be harder when I go back to work, and the fleeting moments come of where you can't meditate on the Master so often that you forget who the real king of this universe is. You start to work, my boss is my God, and my job is my God, and everything pulls you away.
Yeah.
But by the power of the Spirit, He's going to hold us fast. So
that's great, man.
Yeah, that's a big plus. So hopefully that's encouraging to whoever's watching. I gotta keep my hand here to block like the sunlight. It's like funny. But yeah, so that's been a real encouraging little small testimonial in my life, and it's sometimes you have to throw away doubt out of your life and just give it to God. Not a let go, let God type thing. I don't want to mean it that way, but sometimes we have to say, no, that's it. I completely trust you. I saw John Wick 3.
Really?
Amazing.
You liked it? I've never seen any John Wicks.
What?
No.
No, we're watching all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
I've never seen any of them.
It's the perfect action movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. I've never really heard that much about it, so.
You haven't hung around enough men.
That's funny.
Dude, it's just... Well, I mean, you have to be a real gun enthusiast for it. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a shoot 'em up, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd probably like it.
Yeah.
Although I've noticed over the past few months that my movie standards have kind of changed a little bit. I don't know.
What?
I'm just not as enthusiastic about movies. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird. Like, even when we went to go, like, we saw Endgame and stuff, that was pretty cool, but, like,
you didn't watch it 60 times?
I've only seen it once.
Thank God.
And, like, I would love to see it again, but, like, it's not on my priority list. It's not something that's really high up there. Like, none of the movies that are in theaters right now, I really don't have any desire to really see them.
Yeah, that's awesome. You're becoming an adult.
I guess. I don't know. It's weird. I'm doing a lot of, like, figuring out what standards my conscience is able to go to and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I was even thinking about it during work. Like, I might make a video about this, like a separate video, just because it's kind of a big topic. But and I've been talking about it with a lot of people and thinking about it a lot. But I honestly think that I'm not gonna continue watching like Marvel movies. Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like I've reached a point where I'm like, this is a good exit for me. Endgame was a good exit for me. I really enjoyed it. It was an ending. I know they're gonna make more, but I can just see the road that it's starting to go down. Yeah. World-wise, and I don't really want to be part of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I am. I'm probably not going to. I'm leaning away from continuing to watch Marvel movies. I feel like I'm content with what I've seen.
I haven't told this to anyone except for one other person. I was actually convicted in Endgame because there's a few parts in the movie where it's just very emotional. Mm-hmm. It's very passionate.
Yeah, you were telling me about
and
this.
You're the only person I told this, actually. And I felt convicted, like, dude, why is it we can evoke so much emotion, so much passion, so much conversation, so much time and effort towards something that in the next 20, 30 years, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Endgame. What was Endgame? Oh, that was a good movie. Let's watch it again. Why? What does it have to do with the eternal perspective? Yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to touch your hand. Hold my hand. I'll just say it was convicting to me. How much emotion. Everyone's cheering in the theaters. People are saying, "Oh, I cried during Endgame." Did you cry last Sunday during the sermon?
I know, right?
Did you cry when somebody died that you know, and they're probably burning in hell?
Yeah.
Did you cry because you didn't give the opportunity to witness to somebody? Did we cry because we sinned today?
Yeah.
It really lets us know how wicked our hearts are and the priorities of it.
And that really goes along with that, like, that whole thing, like, entertainment is great and all, but, like, it's so like short. You know what I mean? Like it really doesn't matter. Like there's no form of entertainment that really, really matters in the long run. Like it's so like in the moment.
I guess if it was productive, it matters.
Was there productive entertainment?
Well, it could be entertaining for me to garden.
Okay, yeah. I guess I'm thinking more like
movies,
21st entertainment, like movies, TV shows, video games, stuff like that.
Okay.
Because entertainment can be just a way big thing of a lot of things.
Yeah, I think entertainment can be good in moderation.
For sure.
Because even during the masses, even Jesus said, "Come, let's get away." You know?
Yeah.
So I think for a time of refreshment, yes. But how much refreshment do you really need also?
Yeah. And such, like, our age is such an entertainment-based age. Like, we're constantly filtering our brains through the perspective of everybody else's experiences and what they think on entertainment. That it's just, like, it's a lot. So I feel, like, more at peace when I'm not thinking about that type of stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like, kind of trying to figure out, like, or trying to work on, you know, my relationship with the Lord and my just daily life. I feel like that's a better use of my time.
Absolutely.
This was going to be a video, but I threw it out because it was a lot of work to record every day. But I was watching a video by this guy named Jordan Taylor. Michael Guerra knows who he is.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber. He's a Christian YouTuber.
Oh, wow.
And he did this video. He did two videos. He did one where he talked about his experience trying a schedule where he goes to bed at 10 and wakes up at 5, which was very interesting, and I was a big fan of that video. And then he also did another one where he said, I tried to use my phone for less than an hour a day. And that completely shocked me. And I was like, whoa. Not just because, like, you know, oh, that's crazy and stuff, but, like, when you really think about how much stuff you could get done, like, it really, I don't know, it was great. So I've been doing a lot of that this week to try to, like, focus more on more important stuff, I guess.
Okay.
So, like, I've gotten a lot of stuff, like, there was a project that I wanted to get down for, like, months now, and I never got to it because, you know, I was, you know, didn't have time. We have we got that little patch next to our house. Like, the patch, it's like a garden, but it's overgrown and stuff.
Okay.
It's like to the right of our house, and I've been wanting for a long time to clear it up and clean it up and stuff. Monday, I got up at 7 with the boys, and we completely cleaned it up.
Nice, man.
Yeah, and it looks really cool now. And we discovered that it had like a built-in sprinkler system connected to a hose and everything, with PVC pipes going through, and it got holes in it. It sprinkles the entire thing completely.
So it's a functional irrigation system.
It's literally, yes, that's exactly what it is.
Wow.
And we didn't even know it was there, and we lived there for like a year.
Yeah.
But, like, because I decided to, like, hey, I'm going to use my phone a little bit less, I also started, like, charging my phone outside of my room, and I got an actual alarm clock. Like,
cool.
A real alarm clock.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be, like, you know, separation a little bit.
Yeah, because if you use your phone for alarm clock, you hit it, and then you see, like, notifications.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, let me check this.
And especially in the morning, it can be really overwhelming.
Absolutely.
Like, some things...
It becomes church for you.
I know, right?
Dude, because that's been my struggle lately is, first of all, because I'm not active, I'm staying up late. Because I just have, I'm a bundle of energy. And I'll stay up till about 3 a.m. usually.
Dude,
and
I relate to that a lot.
Yeah. I wake up at 10 o'clock, whatever, and then I'm like, the alarm clock goes off, whatever. I look at my phone, Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, text messages, one missed call. So by the time I do all that, it's an hour and a half.
I know, right?
It's like, what, dude?
It's crazy. Especially, I've learned that sleep is like... I think you said this to me before, but it didn't click when you said it. But, like, sleep is really... Depending on when you go to sleep, really does have an effect on your day.
Yes.
It's weird because, like, you can get the same amount of hours of sleep, but doing it from 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. Or 3 a.m. to 10 a.m. compared to 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. is completely different results.
Yeah, because that's 3 hours in a day. Like, say everybody at my house goes to sleep at midnight. There's 3 hours in the day where, well, what am I doing?
I know, right?
You know, how much reading are you really doing? You know, because people are always like, oh, well, you can read because you're laid up. It's like, okay, how much reading are you really going to do?
That's literally, yes. He mentioned this video where, like, this guy from the Army was talking about how he wakes up at, like, 4:30 a.m. or something, like, crazy like that. And he was like, what are you doing after, like, 8 p.m. that's useful? That's literally what the Army guy said. And I was like, oh, my gosh, that's, like, so true. Nobody does anything good after, like, 8 p.m. Other than, like, maybe, like, socializing. But that only happens, like, once a week.
Yeah.
Like, 90% of the time after 8 a.m., you're, like, phone, Netflix, YouTube, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Video games.
For me, a good shutdown time from the world is around midnight.
Yeah.
Around midnight. Because I you know, the older you get, the more stuff you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah.
If I shut down, here's the thing. If I shut down at 12, with electronics, I won't be staying up.
No, I mean shut down, like go to bed.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant electronics, and I was like,
no.
If I shut down electronics at 12, then I would most definitely not be awake for that long, because the things that keep me up are electronics, like watching videos and want to be like, oh, I'll watch one more, and it just keeps going.
Dude, I think we're here.
Where are we?
So, by the way, we're going to an escape room in Lakeland for Michael and Victoria's birthday. And
is their birthday?
It's Victoria's birthday, yeah.
I didn't know that. Thank you for telling me.
15 limit parking, Monday, Tuesday.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just...
He's like, I'm going to an escape room.
I just was invited. Thank you for watching.